Hello everyone, welcome to Owlys.English. In today's video, we will be looking at various ways to express the same idea. We will begin with a base sentence and explore alternative phrasings for specific words or phrases. While doing this, we'll illustrate the new phrases with examples from movie clips. If you are ready, let's get started.
All right, let's get started.
Okay, let's take this sentence.
I'm going to watch a movie.
Let's see how many variations we can come up with.
I plan to watch a movie.
This phrase expresses a future intention or a decision that has already been made. It implies a more thoughtful plan than simply going to. If you've been thinking about watching a particular movie for a while, and you've finally decided to do it, you might say, I plan to watch that new superhero movie this weekend.
Taking walks around the farm, which I plan to do for a nice, long time. And I plan to take some of those walks with you.
I intend to watch a movie.
This phrase is similar to plan, but it carries a stronger sense of purpose. It suggests that you have a strong will to do something and are committed to carrying out your plan.
I intend to do business with Billy Kimber.
That was my promise, and I intend to keep my word.
I intend to make a place for myself in this world.
Well, I intend to get on that ship.
I intend to see our guests safely through the gate.
You don't belong in that man's body, and I intend to take it back.
I'm going to save your daughter, and then I intend to marry her.
Now let's see what phrases we can use here instead of watch.
I'm going to see a movie.
To see a movie is a very common way to say you're going to watch a movie. It's simple and direct.
Do you guys want to see a movie tonight?
Oh, we're going to see a movie later?
When's the last time you went to see a movie in a theater?
I would be happy to see a movie with you.
In fact, I'm sure good things will happen because who'd want to see a movie with a sad ending, Bert?
I'm going to catch a movie.
This is a more casual way to say you're going to watch a movie. It suggests a spontaneous decision.
Hey, listen, why don't we catch a movie tonight, you know?
We could go catch a movie or something.
Listen, you maybe want to catch a movie tonight?
Maybe we could catch a movie tomorrow night.
I was wondering if maybe you and I could catch a movie sometime.
I'm going to watch a film.
Film is often considered a more formal or sophisticated term than movie.
Then I thought we could watch a film. Something.
I'm going to see a flick.
Flick is a casual and informal term for a movie.
It's an entertaining flick and all, and I can see why you like it, Toby.
Hey, babe, we gonna catch a flick tonight?
Do you want to catch a flick tonight?
So these last 4 Italian flicks, after 9 years together, would be Rick and Cliff's final rodeo.
This is set one of the coolest flicks of all time.
Oh, that mystery flick with the guy, Johnny.
Yeah. Part 2. Now, let's move on to our second sentence.
I have to return to the office to complete this document.
Let's explore different ways to say the same thing.
I have to go back to the office to complete this document.
This is a very common way to say return. It's simple and direct.
Because I gotta go back to the office, and then I gotta go to the airport, and then I gotta go back to New York.
I have to head back to the office to complete this document.
This implies a more direct and purposeful movement towards the office.
I'm gonna head back to my room, just get dressed.
I could turn the boat around and we could head back to town.
All right, people, let's head back to camp.
Well, you can head back to New York.
I'm gonna head back to that bar now.
We can, finish up here in Scotland and head back to work.
I have to get back to the office to complete this document.
Get back suggests a need to return to a previous state or activity. It can also imply a sense of urgency.
I'm going to drop you off here because I got to get back to the office for a conference call.
You know, I think I better get back to the office for a bit.
But I'm going to talk to you about it when I get back to the office, okay?
When we get back to the office, pack your things.
I'll send a request when I get back to the office, okay?
I gotta get back to the office.
Use return to for more formal situations or when you want to emphasize the act of returning. Use go back to for most everyday situations. Use head back to when you want to emphasize the direct movement towards a place. Use get back to when you want to suggest a need to return to a previous activity or state. Also, it can give some urgency to the meaning. Let's focus on the different ways to say complete.
I have to return to the office to finish this document.
Finish is a very common way to say complete. It's simple and direct.
You should have trusted me to finish the job.
It's time to finish the book.
How are we going to communicate when I finish that final exam?
I have to return to the office to finalize this document.
Finalize suggests that there are still some small details or formalities that need to be completed before the document is truly finished.
So I came down here to finalize my divorce.
Here, since you're here, you can help us finalize the menu, okay?
I have 2 months to finalize the layout, design the menu, choose the suppliers.
So that means
You have 10 days to finalize everything in your book.
I have to return to the office to wrap up this document.
To wrap up implies bringing something to a conclusion or end. It suggests a sense of tying up final details.
Maybe I could even wrap up all my work in the morning, and then we could spend the rest of the holidays together.
I'm gonna wrap up, try and wrap up my new album.
It's a trucking company, and I'd have to wrap up these last couple of jobs today, but I'd have to leave tomorrow.
It was time, to wrap up that career and follow my dream.
The first thing I will say, however, that we should wait till the police wrap up their investigation to do anything.
Why?
We're gonna wrap up our discussion from last week, but I want to focus on the importance of language.
Use complete or finish for most everyday situations. Use finalize when you want to emphasize the final details or formalities involved. Use wrap up when you want to suggest bringing something to a conclusion and tying up loose ends. That's all for today. Thanks for watching.